Hello everyone, I'm Wisdom Cube, and welcome back to another installment of Out from the Underworld, where I give the backstory as well as my thoughts on a villain. And today's villain is Kai the Collector from Kung Fu Panda 3. So, many years ago, Kai was a noble warrior and best friend to Master Oogway. The two were inseparable and fought many foes together. Then one day, everything changes when Oogway gets hurt and Kai takes him to a secret panda village where he finds out about the power of chi that the pandas are capable of using as they healed Oogway. Wanting that power for himself, Kai began to take the chi from others. So Oogway, noticing Kai's obsession, fought him in a battle that shook the earth, and it ended with Oogway banishing Kai to the spirit realm. Over the next 5 centuries, yes, that's how long Kai stayed there, Kai's thirst for revenge and hunger for chi didn't go away. In fact, In fact, it was even more intense than before. And in the spirit realm, Kai spent the last 500 years defeating and taking the chi of various spirit warriors and masters. And yeah, because he's taking the chi of these other masters, he's not only making himself more powerful, he's also able to use the captured chi of various different people as jade zombies, or zombies as they're called in the film. Yeah. So 5 centuries later, Kai defeats Oogway in their rematch and takes his chi and adds it to his collection of many amulets that he has wearing on his body. And yeah, with that much chi, he's able to make his way back to the mortal realm, where no one even heard of him. No one even knows who he is, much to his frustration. So, yeah, that just adds more fuel to the fire, as Kai is dedicated most of his existence to destroying Oogway's legacy, and he'll do anything he can to do that. Whether it's using his zombie army to attack various people and give their chi to Kai, to even Kai himself throwing hands with anyone, and he's powerful enough to do it too. Able to take on the likes of various kung fu masters in the spirit realm, as I stated before, as well as fight off the masters in the mortal realm. Even the Furious 5 weren't a match for him. Yeah. Not only that, Shifu and even Po for a time weren't a match for him either. Because of his spirit warrior because of his spirit warrior exterior, mortal attacks can't hurt him. only chi power or mystical power can do it. As demonstrated with Tyrus, she was able to use some chi to enhance a kick that was able to hurt Kai a bit and even make him stagger back a few feet. Yeah. So after he went through the Jade Palace, after he went through all of China, taking the chi of various different masters, and even destroying the Jade Palace too, Kai manages to make his way to the Panda Village, where he confronts Po for the first time. And however, Po planned for this, and with the help of his biological and adoptive dads, Tigress, who managed to escape Kai's rampage, and the other panda residents of that village, they all managed to fight off Kai's zombie army in order for Po to try to use the Wuxi finger hold to send Kai back to the spirit realm. However, things go bad when the Wuxi finger hold unfortunately does not work. As I stated before, Kai is a spirit warrior, and the Wuxi finger hold only works on mortals. Even Kai explained that. Po managed to grab onto Kai and use the Wuxi finger hold on himself to send both himself and Kai back to the spirit realm, which worked. And from there, Kai manages to get the upper hand on Po and was nearly successful in taking Po's chi from him. However, with the help of his friends and family, Po managed to fight off the, corruption of Kai's chi stealing abilities, and he manages to unlock the full power of his Dragon Warrior title. He even made a giant dragon at one point. And from there, Kai managed to tries to defeat Po once and for all, but unfortunately, Kai was no match for Po in this new form of his. And he was not only beaten and humiliated, but Po makes a giant dragon, as I said before, and sends it into Kai's body, and using all of his chi. And however, that proved to be his undoing, because a panda's chi has so much of it. Kai's body, his spiritual body, is unable to handle all that power, and because of that, Kai was immediately destroyed. His body blew up. So Kai is not only destroyed, but his rampage across China has ended, thanks to Po finally mastering chi. Now in Kung Fu Panda 4, the chameleon somehow manages to bring Kai back from the spirit realm, even though, as I just stated a minute before, Kai was destroyed at the end of Kung Fu Panda 3, and yeah, in Kung Fu Panda 4, he doesn't do much. He gets summoned by the chameleon, gets his Kung Fu stolen, and gets imprisoned by her. And like with Tai Lung and Shen, he watches the fight with Po and Zen fighting the chameleon. And after Po and Zen defeat the chameleon, Kai is sent back to the spirit realm. Now, I'm gonna go on a bit of a confused tirade here, but can someone explain to me how Kai managed to come back in Kung Fu Panda 4? The film, gives us a vague answer. It's so vague that even I can't understand it, and I'm a Kung Fu Panda fan. I watched all the films up to now, and I've seen all the series, so, is there any explanation that someone can give me? No, really. In the climax of Kung Fu Panda 3, we see with our own eyes, Po kills Kai. We see his body overload with chi and explode. There was no physical part of him remaining. So, can someone tell me, how the chameleon managed to, bring Kai back somehow? Someone? Anyone? Okay, I apologize for that tirade, but yeah, that just confused me so much. I still like Kung Fu Panda 4, but even I have to admit there were some problems there. But yeah. Now, a theory I have, and again, this is my theory, so, make of it what you will, but I think, after Po left the spirit realm, and since the Kung Fu Panda universe is capable of using magic, as seen with the power of Chi in Kung Fu Panda 3, and, Legends of Awesomeness, and the special Legend of the Dragon, and even in Paws of Destiny, where the power of Chi was a major plot point. Excuse me. Yeah, I think, here is how I think Kai was able to come back, even as confusing as it was. I think after Po left, Oogway, still having a sense of companionship for Kai, manages to use his own power of Chi to take a lesson from Po and use his Chi ability to construct a new spiritual body for Kai, and even manages to save whatever soul that whatever remains of his spirit and transfer it into this new Kai body. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Now, I will admit that this, that this is a pretty weird theory, but again, it is a theory, so take of it what you will. Now, after Kai is brought back, I think Oogway, taking extra precaution, would make sure that Kai is unable to take the chi of others anymore. So, yeah, again, that's my theory. So, what are my thoughts on Kai? I think he's an okay villain. I think the biggest problem I have is that no one remembers who he is, and I get that it's funny, but Kai's supposed to be a serious threat. How are we supposed to take him seriously if he's treated as a joke? So that's my thoughts. Anyway, I'm Wisdom Q, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.